Go.
We are Group 9D and this is our video summary of the role of business. Corporate social responsibility is a concept of management that most big businesses follow with ethical concerns at the front of their mind when making decisions. CSR makes companies consider religious, philosophical, cultural, legal and professional values. CSR is vital to the success of businesses as some of their main goals are to develop their image to attract more customers, attract great employees, gain access to new markets and other benefits.
Two quotes which can be used to describe stakeholders are all those claimants inside and outside the firm who have vested an interest in the problem and its solution, Mason and Mitroff in 1981, and any person or organisation who can be positively or negatively impacted by or cause an impact on the actions of a company, Freeman in 1984. Some examples of stakeholders are owners, stockholders and investors, banks and creditors, partners and suppliers, buyers, customers and prospects, employees, unions, competitors, government, industry associations, media, communities and interest groups. To analyse stakeholders, you first must identify all stakeholders, then identify the needs and interests of the stakeholders. You then need to classify internal and external groups and interests. Also, you must identify areas of conflict and then prioritise, reconcile and balance. Finally, you need to find synergies and alignments.
Social, environmental, ethical governance. A business is considered to be ethical only if it tries to reach a trade-off between pursuing economic objectives and its social obligations. Good business ethics is about developing trust and maintaining it so that organisations flourish and maintain good reputation. Good practice can be principle of fairness. All stakeholders are treated equally without any discrimination. Benefit of stakeholders take precedence over own interest. Clear communication, clearly mapped out process and procedures, compliance with applicable laws. Reality bites can be pressure to meet unrealistic objectives and deadlines, increase of accurate competition, greed just being human, information, know-how on ethical behaviour through media, pressure to earn profits, poor leadership, bad management, support and optimism. So why then? Business goodwill, avoidance of legal action, improvement of society, strong public image, employee growth, teamwork and productivity. How can this be done? By ethical code of conduct, ethical committees, transparency in working and penalties. Finally, good governance. It focuses on stakeholders, not just on shareholders. It comes from within and should be followed both in letter and spirit.
Globalisation. The modern world is the most connected it has ever been. This means that when good things happen, it happens worldwide, but it also means when bad things happen, it also happens worldwide. The connectivity of the world also means things happen with great speed, which can be helpful in terms of business, but also a hindrance in terms of business. Globalisation is also leading to standardisation, mainly for practical reasons, but there is a fear that in the future more than just business elements will be standardised, such as society, culture and religion.
In week 7 we covered the topic of the financial crisis. We debated whether or not it was due to poor management or the economy. Arguments that the crisis could be seen as being caused by economic factors are the increase in subprime mortgages which people couldn't afford to repay, excessive leverage in major financial institutions, the effects of misleading risk models and a global savings glut. The rise in mortgages resulted in a steep increase in the number of houses being bought. When the house prices collapsed, this left people without homes and lenders with thousands of empty houses. The credit rating agencies were accused of misrepresenting the risks associated with mortgage-related securities. Arguments that the crisis could have been caused by management is that although what happened was an economic effect, this would not have happened if management had not made the decisions they did. We explored this more in our group essay.
Technological advances have a great effect on the business world, but sometimes these effects can be disruptive.
Advantages to technological advances are reduce production costs, the speed of manufacture, and the production can be done 24 hours a day. Disadvantage to this is that society isn't always prepared to accept new technologies such as genetically modified crops, and new technology often replaces workers in factories because their jobs can be done by machines.